So let me get this right. You woke up, got dressed, brushed your teeth.
Oh, I can't be friends with you because what your party...
His dad, Ed Ross, says you'll never find a guy more kind than...
Now let's break down what's really going on.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Good morning, Vietnam.
What it do? What it do? It's your boy TW back at it again with another one. And yes, this is Uncensored New York TV. We got some things going on. Don't ever play yourself. Like I always tell you, if there wasn't things going on, then there wouldn't be news. Now would there be? Good morning, Vietnam. Now let's get to it.
The irony in my conservative friends having liberal friends come up to them and say, oh, I can't be friends with you because what your party believes goes against, like, my fundamental values as a human being. Gagged, because what fundamental values are you talking about? Mass murder of babies, disrespecting the United States law and Constitution, supporting children having gender transitioning surgery, spending U.S. tax money to support people who are not even U.S. citizens while U.S. citizens are struggling to put food on the table. Allowing millions of illegal immigrants to reside in our country, posing as a security threat. You don't care about the United States citizens and their safety. You don't even care about your own family's safety. Allowing citizens of other countries invade our country. That's fine. People don't have to respect our country because starting with you don't respect our country. Like, should I go on or have you had enough? But conservatives really wouldn't cut you off because somehow open debate, individual freedom, and pluralism, all traits of the liberal party, have become characteristics of the conservative party. So you can continue to surround yourself with other victims in life that will only agree with you and will never correct you because the only thing you'll ever amount to is a victim because that's the greatest part of your identity. The only thing you have to offer to this world is your sob story. So go surround yourself with people that will validate your pain and trauma and won't push you to be better. Instead, keep you right where you are because that's exactly where you're going to stay for the rest of your life.
That was a mouthful. No freaky. But is she right? You tell me. Put in the comments. Talk to me nicely. Best believe I'll talk back. My personal opinion, I'm not going to get too into whole political party, this thing and that thing. That wasn't the point. The point is the value. Most importantly, did you learn anything? When them people go back and forth about the rhetoric they have, and it becomes an argument or argumentative, no longer becomes about the actual topic in which it always should remain about. How do you learn anything? If one person is unwilling to talk to the other person and actually hear them, how do you learn anything? Could it be now we have become something more as not a listener to understand, but rather to listen and respond? That's what it seems like, because that's what majority of the rhetoric you hear is. No compromise, no in between, no resolve, no way to help resolve the issue in which everything started from, just back and forth. So again, how do you learn? What do you learn? Me personally, absolutely nothing. I'm putting it on me. Absolutely nothing. I learned both sides just want to do one thing and one thing only. Go back and forth. Who's right? Who's wrong? It's up for you to decide. When is enough enough? When do you get fed up and say this rhetoric that's been going on these YouTube streets and or these internet avenues is actually detrimental to anything and everything I'm trying to become? Because how is it helping me? What is it doing for me to ascend my life into a better place? And or, most importantly, my family. What are the talking points that's helping me? You can answer that, you win the $1 million prize. And no, it's not money. That means you are intellectually sound and you can break down something that no one as of yet. That's what that would mean. Let's see if we can make that happen. But anyway, let's get to this next clip because this gentleman, he has something to say as well. Shall we? Let's continue.
Got dressed, brushed your teeth, and said, let me go outside, find some ICE agents, and let me go obstruct some law, and let me go act like I'm fucking Superwoman and could beat up ICE agents. And let me go block the road with my car when I see ICE agents and don't let them out. And then try to run over them when they come at me. And now I'm unalived. You know, when I wake up in the morning, I don't wake up in the morning looking for ICE agents. You know, I really don't. So I'm just trying to understand why the fuck y'all liberals just won't leave these people alone. They not coming after y'all. They not messing with y'all. All they doing is doing their job. And y'all think y'all can whoop their ass. Y'all think y'all can run y'all cars into their vehicles. We done seen it all last year, bro. Y'all have threw rocks at these people. Y'all have went to their hotels. Y'all have been literally harassing the ICE agents since the time Trump got in office, bro. And now, look at this. Another incident. When is y'all gonna learn that you cannot fight the police? Especially ICE agents. That's on you. If you think you Mr. Get Bad and you think you freaking Captain Save a fucking immigrant and you go out there with your car trying to hit people, the ICE agents, and think it, and then when you get shot, everybody in the world, all the liberals and shit want to cry. Oh my God, they did this, they did no. I tell people just like I tell the black people, leave police alone. They ask you to do something, just do it. Even if you feel like you didn't do nothing wrong, just do it.
Shout out to that young man right there. You know why? I learned something from him. You should not be carrying on with them shenanigans. It's the same thing you say a certain dynamic of people carry on with in which you downgrade. Now you out here running them up, tearing it up deliberately, and then play the victim when things don't go your way. Now, my question is to you all out there. You just heard that young man. Is he wrong? Put in the comments. Talk to me nicely. Best believe I talk back. Or do you think he's right? Same rules apply. Because if you purposely get up and decide to brush your teeth, wash up, go to work or not, and decide to do exactly what he inferred people are doing, leave your in the house. Leave your family in the house. Your pet, if you got one, your plant, whatever, in the house. While you go outside, make it make sense. That's more important than your household. That's more important than your family. Same thing coincides with the rhetoric that you partake in and choose to continuously indulge in. It doesn't help you. It doesn't make you better. How does that make you a better person? What makes you a better person, from my understanding, is how you take care of your household, not what even your past was about. You're supposed to judge the character of a man and or a woman as they are in front of you. So if none of those instances do that or make you stronger in your home, your household stronger, what is it doing for you? Absolutely nothing. But we're going to continue on with the show because somebody else has something to say. So we're going to let them say what they want to say because I ain't going to tell you what they got to say better than they could tell you. That doesn't make no sense. Now, does it? Let's continue.
Meet the shooter. This is Jonathan Ross. This is the guy, Renee Good, in Minneapolis 2 days ago. The Daily Mail released this article with a lot of information to include the fact that his wife is an immigrant. The same guy whose job is to literalize the immigrant community. But wait, there's more. His dad, Ed Ross, says you'll never find a guy more kind than John. Well, yeah, we will, because kind people. But look at this part. He's a conservative Christian. No fucking shock there. No shock there that he's a Christian, a conservative Christian who doesn't fucking know what his own Jesus said in the magic book about how to treat immigrants.
Hold on. Wait. Time out. Flag on the play. Whistle. Did you just hear what that man just said? So let me ask this question real fast because I'm going to let him carry on. Are you supposed to stand there and let that person mull you over? Is that the right thing to do? Let's put it in no police, no nothing. Law-abiding citizen, carry a weapon. If somebody you're talking to decides to get upset and drive their car directly into, what do you have the right to do? Is this rocket science? Let's be for real. The person with an illegal firearm, you try to run your car into them. What is it more than likely they are going to do? What do you want? What do you expect? Me to stand there or play chicken? And to chance, maybe you don't hit me. Dive like I'm Superman or something. Oh, that's what I should have done? I should dive like I'm Superman. I'm a superhero now. No. Cut the games. I'm not a superhero. I'm allowed to protect myself. I'm trying to get you to understand something. It don't make sense. Make it make sense. Would you play chicken with the car if you have your firearm on you? Or would you react in the same manner because your life means something to you? Making it home to your family means something to you. Now, looking in the eyes of an officer who's legally even more so allowed to do such a thing. Make it make sense. That's all I'm going to say.
Neighbors say he's a hardcore MAGA supporter. No surprise there. We've been knowing what kind of people ICE is recruiting. They are MAGA supporting conservative Christians who, by the way, fly pro-Trump flags and Gadsden flags, which another neighbor reported Jonathan Ross does. Because, oh, by the way, Jonathan Ross lives in Minneapolis, by the way. And he is a veteran. And as an Iraq veteran myself, that pisses me off even more. I cannot fucking stand fucking traitors to the oath. You fucking oath-breaking traitor. You took an oath to uphold and defend the Constitution, and what ICE is doing in this country is unconstitutional. You are a fucking traitor to your oath, Jonathan Ross.
Whoa. That was, whoa. Is he though? Is he? Is he what he was just accused? Or is he a man that was trying to save his own life? So I would be classified a traitor. Why? Why wouldn't I be? I'm protecting my own life. So in turn, I did the same thing he did when this person who I'm getting into an altercation with decides to come at me with their car. So I'm a traitor? Really? I didn't know that was the definition of the word traitor. I'm not going to sit here and bring up the definition of the word traitor either. Make it make sense. He's not a traitor. How could he be a traitor when he's following the rules that were given to him by his job, in which his job is a part of the federal government, in which his part of the job was made by the president? How is he a traitor? Make it make sense. He's doing the job in which he was hired to do. Remove people who are illegally here. But the main question should be, which you should ask yourself, why is there so much smoke for people doing their job against people who allegedly shouldn't be here? But there's no smoke for the people or for the people from here. I don't see that narrative being pushed in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Everything is about what somebody else is doing, what's happening to somebody else. You're starting to follow the drift now over something make us better. Doesn't make our households better. None of it, unless you're a content creator or you work for news. It's not going to feed your family. So where is the brain food? That's the real question. Because common sense ain't common no more. Maybe never was. As I stated, we're in a time where We listen to reply, not listen to understand and or comprehend. With that, you have to decide on your own. I only could hopefully point it out to you. Take the wool away from your eyes, open your ears, and pay very close attention. It's not a game. And with that, you already know what it is. It's your boy TW. Yes, we are most definitely uncensored. Don't ever play yourself. This is Uncensored New York TV.
Gun shot.
Bang, bang, you're dead.
Checkmate, motherfucker. Ah!